I'm going to share some fun and easy ways to boost your child's confidence through creative play and emotional smarts. So, let's dive in. Raising confident kids in today's world is a top priority for many parents. We want our children to grow up feeling capable, resilient, and self-assured, ready to take on whatever life throws their way. But with the pressure of modern parenting, it can be tough to know where to start. One of the biggest challenges parents face is figuring out how to help their kids develop emotional resilience. We often focus on academic achievement and extracurricular activities, but neglect to teach our children how to recognize, understand, and manage their emotions. This can lead to kids feeling anxious, overwhelmed, and uncertain about how to handle difficult situations. Many parents also struggle with finding the right balance between protecting their child and giving them the freedom to make mistakes. It's essential to allow kids to take risks, learn from their errors, and develop problem-solving skills. But it can be hard to resist the urge to step in and fix things for them. Another common challenge is dealing with our own emotions as parents. When we're stressed, anxious, or upset, it can be tough to model healthy emotional behavior for our kids. Finally, there's the issue of finding quality time to spend with our children. With busy schedules and multiple demands on our time, it can be difficult to prioritize bonding activities and creative play. This is where emotional intelligence and confidence can really start to take a hit. When kids don't feel seen, heard, or understood, they can begin to doubt their abilities and feel uncertain about their place in the world. Art, role-playing, and storytelling are just a few examples of creative play that can work wonders for building emotional intelligence and confidence in kids. When children engage in creative activities, they're able to express themselves freely, experiment with different identities, and develop a sense of mastery over their environment. This, in turn, helps them build confidence in their abilities and develop a stronger sense of self. Creative play also provides a safe space for kids to explore complex emotions and work through challenges in a low-stakes environment. Through art, for instance, children can convey their feelings and thoughts without having to verbalize them, which can be incredibly empowering. Role-playing allows kids to practice social skills, empathy, and conflict resolution, all while having fun and being fully immersed in the experience. Storytelling is another powerful tool for building emotional intelligence and confidence. When kids hear stories about characters overcoming obstacles and achieving their goals, they begin to see themselves in a more positive light. They realize that everyone faces challenges, but with perseverance and determination, they can overcome anything that comes their way. One of the most striking examples of the power of creative play comes from a personal story I'd like to share with you. I worked with a young girl who was painfully shy and struggled to make friends. Her parents were worried that she'd be held back by her anxiety and lack of confidence. But with the help of creative play, specifically role-playing and storytelling, this little girl began to blossom. She started to see herself as a brave and capable person, and her confidence soared. As we explored different scenarios and characters, she started to open up and share her thoughts and feelings with others. It was incredible to see her transformation from a timid, hesitant child to a confident, outgoing young girl who is eager to take on new challenges. This experience taught me firsthand the transformative power of creative play in building emotional intelligence and confidence. In today's video, we've explored the importance of creative play and emotional intelligence in raising confident kids. We've looked at some of the common challenges that parents face and discussed how various forms of creative play can contribute to emotional intelligence and confidence. We've also heard a compelling case study that illustrates the transformative effects of integrating creative play into parenting. Thanks for watching. And if you have any experiences you'd like to share about using creative play to build confidence in your child, please leave them in the comments. Like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on more content like this. Click the link in the description to view our Mindful Apparel online store.